Hey everybody, this is Video Game Jumble, and you're watching the first video in our Hearthstone video series. Today we're going to be talking about the first surprise encounter in the new Karazhan adventure. That's coming up next. The new Hearthstone adventure has arrived. One Night in Karazhan was released on August 11th, and new wings will be released every 7 days. So we're going to be doing a different video for each wing, and today we're discussing something that's a little different about this wing, and that is the fact that there's actually an extra boss encounter included in the adventure for free. And this is new. I have not seen this in any adventure before, so I actually thought this was a pretty cool little feature, and the encounter is actually pretty fun as well. So in this encounter, you play as Medivh, and you're faced up against Prince Malchezaar, a boss straight out of World of Warcraft's Karazhan raid. Now, the first thing you may notice is that Malchezaar's hero power is not exactly balanced. Jesus God. Get it off my screen, that's disgusting. If you thought a 4 mana 7/7 wasn't okay, you should probably avert your eyes. But thankfully, as I just said, you also get to play as Medivh, who isn't exactly a lightweight himself. He has a completely different theme to him. He's basically every mage's fantasy, the ultimate OTK mage. By the way, OTK means one turn kill, which means you draw a lot of cards until you have a lot of damage, and then you use all of that damage on the opponent's face in one turn. So while your opponent will be casually slamming down 6/6s all day like they're nothing, you're gonna be using your own disgusting hero power to draw a crap ton of cards. You have enough cheap spells and enough card draw to actually control the board for quite a long time. Having 60 effective health doesn't hurt either. Now, the trick to playing this deck, as with all OTK decks, is to make sure you have enough burn left over to actually kill your opponent. Because if you run out of spells, well, those 6/6s are going to overwhelm you pretty quickly. So to give you an idea of what you're trying to accomplish here, let's talk about what types of cards Medivh has in his arsenal. Evocation. This helps you catch up to Malchezaar's mana advantage for one turn. You'll most likely use this to give you enough mana to clear the insane wall of minions he'll be dumping on the board. Mage Armor. Pretty self-explanatory. This spell is super cheap and helps you stall out the game a bit longer. Astral Portal. If you get lucky, this card can be insane value and allow you to actually trade with some of Malchezaar's minions while you dig for more cards. If you don't get so lucky, it still only costs 1 mana, so worth. Archmage's Apprentice. This card is pretty useful because he gives you a body to contest the board early, and if you can get a few spells in while he's on the board, then it'll help you deal with Malchezaar's threats without exhausting all of your spell cards that you'll need to kill him later. Arcane Power. You can use this judiciously to either help you clear a large board mana efficiently, or as a part of your OTK combo. Mysterious Rune. This is basically just another stall card. You have a high chance of getting secrets that will nullify or redirect his spells, destroy his minions when they attack your hero, or give you extra armor, all of which will help you stall the game out longer. And finally we have this card, Archmage's Insight. Yep, you're reading that correctly. That's what makes this an OTK deck. Your win condition is to wait until you have one of these bad boys, alongside enough spells and possibly an arcane power or two to beef them up, to just melt his face right off. And that's how you win. Just don't play with fire too much. He runs a bunch of warlock cards alongside a couple warrior weapons, so he can pull some surprising burst out of nowhere and upset the game. This happened to me a few times. Pretty fun fight overall, and I really appreciated its addition into this adventure. It really gave it that extra oomph, and I found it really satisfying when I won. And once you've defeated Malchezaar, of course you get all of your shiny new rewards. So that's the first boss of Karazhan, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like or subscribe if you want to be updated when I post new videos. Next time on the series, I'll be talking about Wing 1, The Parlor. I can't wait, guys, so stay tuned for more Hearthstone coming out soon. If this is your first time on the channel and you like what you're seeing, I'd really love it if you guys subscribed over here. Down here you can find links to my website, videogamejumble.com, where I release articles to accompany these videos. And my social media links are down below as well, guys, so feel free to follow and like those if you want for daily updates and video game content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.